Well, hey, alrighty, today I'm going to teach you guys how to redneck rig up your Mini-Baja bike if you have one, on how to make it go faster and bypass the restrictor. See, there's a little gear inside the motor, and most guys, what they have to do is they have to take that gear out. So take apart the whole damn motor, pull that gear out and mess with it in that way to get the motor to reach maximum RPM. See, my way is a lot simpler, and it's redneck. Check it out. What you do is, if you have one of these, they're a Mini-Baja, and let me add, it's about a 1 beer job, so it won't take long. 1 beer job, what you do is, you simply have your throttle right there, that little thing that I have my fishing line tied to, and it pulls tight. See, what happens is, when your motor reaches a certain RPM, this right here, you can see it in there, this little linkage right here, pulls back on the throttle. Your throttle's in there on your carburetor. What it does is it limits your motor's RPM. So what I did was, see this little linkage right in here that my finger's on, this little guy right in here, if it focuses, this little shaft has a lot of holes, little holes drilled in it. So what I do is, I put 2 and 2 together. Being in racing for about 3 or 4 years back in the day, in 97 and 8, I learned how to bypass these things to go a little bit quicker. So this is your throttle. When you move the handle, your throttle moves with it. And what it does is, it pulls, with the little holes drilled in that, it pulls that limiter like to full blast so you can get max RPMs. But you gotta watch out. If you do decide to do this, you're taking a risk. Like, don't hold me responsible of blowing your motor, because it'll potentially reach max RPMs and you'll kill all your buddies if they have them unrestricted, or if yours is unrestricted. So what I did was, I took a drill and a little teeny drill bit, and I don't know if it'll focus on it, but there's a hole right here which the fishing line goes through, and I tied the fishing line, probably a 20-pound test, to the other linkage bar in there. So when I hit the throttle, it's going to pull that fishing line tight and let your motor reach max RPM. And I'll give you a little demonstration here. It should fire in one pull. These motors are very reliable. And you can hear it rev to max RPM. Watch, see the throttle linkage? When it pulls tight, it'll rev the shit out of it. That right there is usually max what you can get out of the motor if you haven't modded it. But this is what it sounds like after you've modded it. Big difference. But you gotta limit yourself on how much you rev the shit out of this thing, because it can blow if you don't watch it. But the bonus is, all your buddies, if they have this, there's no video on YouTube that shows you exactly how to skip the hard part, which is taking the motor apart and doing this part. So I much prefer this redneck way over all the others. So yeah, buddy, that's how you do it, redneck style modification on your Baja mini bike. Just little tips, little tricks, make you go a little bit quicker than your buddies. I also took the racing exhaust off my racing go-kart and I put it on this old guy here. It gives it a little deeper throaty sound. And at nighttime it's great. I nicknamed it Blue Angel, because not only is that funny because it's like Hell's Angels, but it also spits out blue flames like right to the ground, and you can catch the ground on fire at max RPM when you let off. She'll shoot blue flames right out there. I'll make a video of that at night, showing you the detail of that. But anyway, that's it, and that's the tips and tricks of the day for your Baja Mini, if you got one. If not, get yourself one. It's worth the money. Yeah, buddy? Yeah, buddy. No, I missed it. I'm waiting for Reed to lose it.
See that out there, Reed? When I turned around and the whole ass touched like that. That's the number one cause everybody's
They're torquey little fuckers.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it.
I was like, God, screw it. These guys are turning real sharp. So I'm like, ah, and it just went right around.
Yep.